All right, so just wanted to do a quick review of the price action in the session today because it's quite interesting. A very good example of I was thinking because we took out external liquidity that we are going to come up and rebalance somewhere in this neighborhood here and then continue short. So I was actually really, my bias was to the short side after a run up, and that actually fueled this decision to get short in here. And I actually took a bit of partials, not even at 1-to-1, and then I took a loss, stop out here. Once we, it took me a bit to clue in and observe this. But once I noticed that price was finding support, which I was kind of worried about, but finding support in this gap here, there was also a 15-minute bullish fair value gap that confirmed in this area as well. And we had our opening range midpoint, which we found support on. Once I saw this candle here close and then this candle peaked above it, at that point, I thought the probabilities of this coming back down and hitting my profit target are very low. I was expecting to get stopped out. I was still in this trade here, so I didn't jump in. Instead, it went on to stop me out. I took a bit of a loss on that. Then we had price come back. It came back down into the fib level. Okay, this is the wick that went into the M15 gap, as well as finding rejection and support off OR mid. And it popped up above the opening range. Then we had a nice pullback here into our fib level from this leg. So we had a lot of stacked confluences, a pivot pattern. This is the power block right here. And then we had this nice leg up, displacement. We had a nice gap there as well, which we like to see. And then we had a pullback. And by this time, it was clear that it was respecting bullish order flow. So we had broken above here as well, which activated this power block also. So there's a lot of signs showing, okay, the real intention here is to move price to the upside. And this one that I didn't take, this one did go on and hit its full target. But we actually, I had another chance right here. And we got a signal on this candle here. Bullish candle just on the threshold, but it was still good. Bullish candle, got our signal here. I did like the fact that price had to come back above this purple line, which is the OR high, to tag me in for extra confidence that we're going to get above the OR high and continue higher. And that one played out. Hit full 2R. There is this one here. I'm not in it. Didn't take it because of this one. And I don't know if I would have. I think I would have chickened out. Because 2R would be in the NWOG. And I was worried if we would have enough room. I was in this one, but I was already feeling like, are we going to hit it? Are these 200 EMAs going to get in the way? So because of that, I don't think I would have taken this trade. I do think it's probably going to work out. We've got equal highs here. I would front run it, if anything, to about there for 1.5, 1.57. But that's a perfect example of a day where you show up with your bias. We did the breakdown. I read it short after, coming up in here looking for a rebalance of all those hourly and M15 gaps. We were also in the fib pocket for that leg down, and so I was fully expecting a rebalance and then a continuation to the downside. That may come Monday or later on through the afternoon, but just a good example of it's good to have a bias but not be married to it, and the importance of staying flexible, reading price and order flow. And once we saw the order flow here, just supporting bullish power blocks and then also bullish GRZs, then I really started to flip my thinking that, hey, let's continue up. At first target was thinking, previous day's high, which we got to. I was a bit concerned up here getting through these 200 EMAs, and so was watching that closely. If we had come down below this power block here, even though my trade plan doesn't call for this, I think I may have, just being fully transparent with myself, I think I might have taken profit, the rest of my profit off right here. So yeah, that's it. Anyways, good lesson on bias and not being married to it and being flexible. Anyways, have a great weekend.